Good evening, welcome to a lake. I'm doing something that I did recently, and you'll know that if you follow my blog entries, some freelining. Anyway, I'll show you my setup. Very simple this time. I've got a size 8, no guesses for what the brand is. It's a Drennan Super Specialist micro barbed. I'm actually fishing with a Grays G-Lite spinning rod. It's 4 to 8 pound, so perfect for this. Nothing at all on the, well, I call it a hook length. The hook length goes right the way back to the reel. Nothing at all, just the line straight through to the hook, a worm. I'm up against some lily pads, so I'm hoping to entice a perch from out of what is in effect a natural fish holding snag. As I so often say, the first fish means I'm not a blanker, even if it is a tiny perch. I still caught something. This is great. I'm enjoying this. Because there's no other bite indication, such as a rod tip or a float, you haven't got any lead on there. What you have to do is keep diving. Oh, I had one, and I think it was a small perch. As you can see, I'll show you what I've got there. A nice wriggly worm. You have to keep in direct contact with the bait. And you can do that by watching the line as it enters the water. Make sure you're really tight to the worm itself, and also by feel, because what I am doing is not just casting out and letting the bait settle on the bottom, but I'm twitching it constantly. It's sinking through the water, which is very natural, of course, and then when it reaches the bottom, I'm giving it a constant little tweak, and then lifting it back up in the water, letting it fall. The water is quite clear, so once it comes in to the margins, I can see what's going on. It's great when you make contact with a fish that you can see, especially a perch. It comes out of the snags, out of the lilies, the overhanging trees, bushes, whatever it might be, and it devours your bait. Oh, I got one on again, and I think, I think I might land this. I've got a lot of small perch out there. I suppose if I did allow the fish to take the worm more, I would definitely catch it. But the thing that I don't want to do is to have a deep hooked perch. I would sooner lose these small ones than get one because it's deep hooked. If I get a big one, that'll wolf it down. That'll be an immediate contact, not necessarily deep hooked, but an immediate contact in the lip. It's all good fun though. Whatever type of fishing you do, it's all good. That's what it should be. I've moved around to another section. I saw some fry scattering. Excellent opportunity, I thought. I've gone to the area, put a bait out. The fry are there, but I can't see anything else. And all I've got is very interested fry around my worm. This is my last cast. Just that one fish, a very small one at that, but that's angling for you, isn't it? I have been catching some good perch recently, but of course, that's the great thing about fishing. You can't guarantee that you'll catch something big. In fact, you can't guarantee you'll catch anything. And that's why as anglers, when we do, it's always good. When we catch something special, that's the icing on the cake. But above all, as I so often say, this is my perspective anyway. I love the great outdoors and I love being out here. I'll tell you what, we're in August now, and I'm not saying that the summer has come to an end, but it is quite a chilly night. Very autumnal indeed.